Oh, you see? TikTok, yeah, they were sensitive now. TikTok, they have removed that video of UPND where they are flashing a mapanga. You can imagine. Challenge. Yeah, wafia. So, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? So let's discuss the issue of Edgar Lungu. I'll take questions relating to Edgar Lungu. I am saying Edgar Lungu is our best bet to win an election. So, but there are some people, there are some people that are thinking otherwise. So, let's see, have a discussion. Let's have a discussion on Edgar Lungu. Yeah, let's have a discussion. Let's have a honest discussion around that. You know the number. The number is 0777. Ama 7 yata 2. Then 076028. That is the number. Let's have a discussion. The number is 0777 ama 7 yata 2 076028. That is the number. Let's have a honest discussion around Edgar Lungu's candidacy, or rather, let's have a honest discussion around Edgar Lungu's candidacy. I will give you why, from my point of view, I think Edgar Lungu is the best whatever. And then you can also call in and give your contribution. The number that you'll be calling is 0777 ama 7 yata 2, then 076028. That is the number. So, look, from my point of view, and I've decided to talk about this. I've decided to talk about this owing to a number of people that coming to me, coming inbox, and you know, having this issue. So I decided that I talk about it. I've spoken about this. I've given my reasons. I've given my reasons before. Now, what are my reasons? My reasons of saying Edgar Lungu is the best person to be supported, if anything, by all opposition, is that number one, at the moment, and this I emphasize, at the moment, we don't have, let me take this call. I'm taking calls already. Hello?
President.
I am question name.
President. Opinion. That's why President is a man with experience. And there's people they are saying knows everything. Can she is as what are you want to shout hapo? Chaba mchupo. But you are okay, you understand what is marriage. And look at where Zambia is moving with people like President Edgar. That's my. And as people, we should failed. Failed by the broker. He has it's a faith. That is your heart. Realism.
Yeah, the network is very bad. Usually, please avoid to put the phone on loud or use my headsets. I think if you just use the free phone, the phone directly, it's better. Don't use my headsets. Anyway, but what basically that caller was saying is that Edgar Lungu has experience, which Hakainde Hichilema was lacking when he entered into State House. And he thought it was easy. And this is why things are so bad. Hello?
Hello, Mr. TAYALI.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. But if you need to topic, you shall take a Lungu. In a panic, not. I mean, as a president, don't even as a president. Otherwise, the taking support because meaning a case when Gachakoba batu shako support of your mundo babika po fio muntu umbi era president support non to be official meaning na food opening a support not by Edgar Lungu but president. Otherwise, okomuli bonze mu mining abena mundu bire abena mutu kufaya tubai meaning bonze bati the team support ababena don't him to stand as the president. That's my stance. Even Yali Kalava can stand as a president. He can support. Thank you so much, Mr. TAYALI.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, here it is. I think that let me give my presentation. Then I'll get back to I'll get back to my phone calls. So number one, I want to say Edgar Lungu is the best person to contest against Hakainde Hichilema. Why? We are doing politics. Ama politics yali shupa bane. Ama politics yali shupa. Ama politics for one to come and get the votes, you need to be popular. And being popular, it is not just enough for you to be pa social media, it is very difficult. For you to get those votes to be president, partly. If you look back, kwali basata bali bombere mu buteko, kale batampire okubomba mu buteko, bali ba governor muma 1980 elo bali ba governor mu UNIP, and later on mu 1991 going forward during the time of MMD, Basata worked in different ministries. He was very popular, very popular. But when he formed his own political party, in 2001, Basata did not get so many votes. If you remember, he got very few votes. But he was a very popular man. Well sold. He was Secretary General of the PA of the MMD by that time. He was a minister without portfolio. Sata was popular. And he was looking forward to say he's the one that is going to be a next president. But when he formed his own political party, it was not easy. It took Basata up 10 years for him, to come and win an election in 2011. It takes a lot of time, and you need that time. At the moment, we don't have a person who is even as popular as the way Basata was at that time. The way Basata was, the one who was as popular as Basata, 2001. We don't have. Okay, fine. So the first thing is that you need that popularity. Tapali. Ninji Shiva, I know some political party leaders, Balei Tuntumba, they are looking at how bad things are, and they are thinking, just because things are so bad, it is easy to win an election from Hakainde Hichilema. Alabanende niye batafibomba like that. If into kutina fibipa na abantu kutubaleshito bunga pali 1 pin. Abantu kutubaleshito bunga pali 1 pin. It is not enough just because if into na fibipa mu Zambia that anyone can win an election. It is not enough. You need somebody that is well sold. You could be a very good leader. Like, for example, Brian Mundubile. For me, I still maintain Brian Mundubile is one of, the best person, if I were to look around. Brian Mundubile, for me, is the man. But even Brian Mundubile, as popular as he may be, as good as he may be, he is not as popular to win an election against the incumbent. It is not easy. Then kulia mashino mulelanda umulumendo apafuma mukulanda pali ba hari kalaba. And I'm telling you, kutali bali. Iyeneyo na ngufia shan chavana. I wouldn't even bother. Let me actually declare here. Let me declare. Okay, Shapange declaration. You can come and eat your own words. Shapange declaration. But let me if Edgar Lungu is not going to contest, forget it. Hakainde Hichilema will continue. Hakainde Hichilema will continue. Ngamwashama, I will even support Hakainde Hichilema. Ma politics. I'm a politics everywhere. So, ngamwaiba tumufichio na ule shana. Tapali win my elections apart from Edgar Lungu. Tapali. Edgar Lungu is the only one because he's sold out. That is number one. is sold out. There is no one who is sold out like Edgar Lungu. I was telling you that ngamulenda finango abantu pitana ama leaders benu abo mulanda party yo bachite mulelumbula uyimu alumbula. I mean, who pays attention to them? Who pays attention to them? So, Vane, popularity is very important. And to win that popularity, to garner those numbers, it is not easy. That is number one. Number two, Edgar Lungu has got the experience. Where we are now, ndemebe chinki chiriapavi sana. Chiriapavi, for somebody to turn things around, it's not going to be easy. For somebody to turn things around, it's not going to be easy. You need somebody that will get the experience. Tapali, who understands government more than Edgar Lungu at the moment. You can even say Edgar Lungu, no, is not whatever. But the fact is that Edgar Lungu understands governance. No one understands governance better than Edgar Lungu. Even HH, even after being in power for 3 years, he doesn't understand government the way Edgar Lungu understands government. Edgar Lungu, before he even became a member of parliament, he was working in different institutions that worked with government. Edgar Lungu participated in this information bill that you are talking about. Edgar Lungu participated in drafting the Electoral Commission, the Electoral Act. Edgar Lungu participated in a number of these things before he even became an MP. Then he became an MP, he became a minister, a deputy minister, a full minister, and he handled different ministries. Then later on he became president. I'm sure Mwevantu, even if my politics, or because you like this one and that one, let's give him credit. The man has got experience. He has experience, and no one has that experience. Njeveni kopama politician who has that experience? Edgar Lungu. Who has that experience? Not even HH could tarifie. So where we are, we need somebody that can turn things around, not to make things worse. When they will go in, they will be at loss. They will not even know where to start. So we need somebody that at least he will know where to touch. That is number two. Number three, Edgar Lungu has only done one term. At the moment, we need a leader that can unite the country. A leader that can embrace other political party leaders and concentrate on looking at how we can improve our democracy. How do we improve our democracy? Is by changing the constitution. We need to look at the constitution. And the only person who cannot be intimidated to look at the constitution, it's Edgar Lungu. Because Edgar Lungu, he has actually that history. When Basata started that constitutional, the technical committee of his, they had a draft which went to Kuliba Winter. By that time, Winter was justice minister, and they held it until Edgar Lungu came in. When Edgar Lungu came in, he released that constitution without even fearing some of the things that were going to work against him. But he released it. So he has shown that desire, that will to change the constitution. Even when he was president, he brought in Bill 10. Bill 10, you people that criticize Bill 10, you just didn't understand Bill 10. Today, what do you have? Do you think Hakainde Hichilema, who shot down Bill 10, do you think he had the best interest for the country? He didn't. But Bill 10 had a number of progressive clauses. So, my point is that Edgar Lungu has already shown goodwill in trying to improve the constitution. So, is the best person for us to sit around and make sure that we change the constitution, we strengthen our constitution. Most of these problems that we are facing are as a result of the bad constitution that we have. Some of us, we are here in exile because of the bad constitution that we have, where the president has got so much powers, such that Hakainde Hichilema, is prosecuting people, he investigates, he arrests, he prosecutes, he sentences Hakainde Hichilema because of too much powers. The institutions of government, the different institutions of government, they are useless. They are useless. It is what Hakainde Hichilema wants. That is what will go. So we need a good constitution that will give some autonomy, some independence, and some security of tenure to some of these institutions, such that people will not be scared of the president. People will not be scared of cadres. So we need that in our constitution. Only the constitution can sort out that. So Edgar Lungu at least has shown that goodwill already, and at least he's only going to be there for 5 years. So for sure, he can be able to help us resolve the issue of the constitution. So, and apart from that, to run a campaign, it is not easy. To run a campaign is not easy. To run a campaign, it's not easy. You need resources. The only person that can be able to galvanize or mobilize resources is Edgar Lungu, because he's the former president. It is easier for Edgar Lungu to mobilize resources. Ababonsaba, they cannot mobilize resources. Now, this argument of saying, no, let's see Edgar Lungu appoint somebody. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. We have seen what had happened in the past. FTJ went and woke up Mwanawasa to make him president. Went and woke up Mwanawasa to make him president. What happened? Mwanawasa came and persecuted Chiluba like no man's business. Today we don't have a legacy of Chiluba because of the way Mwanawasa, just messed the man up. Today we have our Bakwa Chiluba going to steal Ushiku. Going to steal Ushiku because of the way Mwanawasa treated the FTJ. But Maewa Vera, I don't even know how she's living. Because of Mwanawasa, the way Mwanawasa handled FTJ. Mwanawasa didn't handle FTJ well. And yet, he's the man that brought him. So, ile mulela that akasaloyu. Mule tontonganyo kwa ushe Edgar Lungu. Enatakwe tomwenso. Wakwati ushenga na musaloyi. Takesen chinjisha mano. What guarantee can you bet on any of these people or any of us? What guarantee can you give to say uyunga musala Edgar Lungu takesem chinshama? Epali uwafiapa. Because mulefu mwana kwa chifili easy kwa no Edgar Lungu akasale fio. I'm giving you where we are coming from. I'm giving you where we are coming from. There was another incident. Ba Mwanawasa we. Ba Mwanawasa. Ilio ba winina my elections. Ba ishilesala ba Ntwanka. Ba never smumba. Ba ishilesala ba never smumba. Ba abika ba vice president. What happened? Mweba akali mwalishiwa. Katuishive fiba umuntu ngakwata power katishive fisa mo. Baneva smumba baishileta mpoko kwa teva president. Bambo kuimono kuchenjero kuchira Mwanawasa. Bambo kumona Mwanawasa tu Mwanawasa mulwele. Inani na linga. You can imagine. You can move away. Go to I usually avoid talking about other countries, but I usually avoid going to another country. But anyway, if I can just go pazi bananjani pabos one up. Pabos one, just pabos one up. Ilio Ian Kamalif map. He put Masisi there. Today, Ian Kama is in exile in South Africa. That's where he is. He's in exile in South Africa. They have differed big time. I'll pick. These are important. Hello? Inquiry. But you know, Galamona Kanamba Kenu Quimina. Okay. Now that's Magana push. You know, there are some reliable people. Everyone, ngabatu manishwaishi bati kuri something. Kuti ulerandalanda kanshi pali abantu pansi. So that's why na sukira. Evanje wakwati endef chitefi. So I had to answer that one. Because kuti ule savaila kanshi na wakubombing abali pansi hapa. Anyway, so I was talking about you know, the trust. It's very difficult to trust umuntu to charge you pafie. To ifyangusha kufumana vati no pantu ni Edgar Lungu ena Edgar Lungu kutasonta fati yo kala bayiminina yo mundu vile iminina yo tayari iminina panna ine kutanisa kuti na ine wine ndevu fwabu kateka na ine wine ndevu fwabu no katuishi ntwani kane iminina, you know. So, yali bakwe yashupa, muila changusha. Don't take it lightly that Edgar Lungu will find it easy to simply appoint somebody to say, niwe woke minine. I mean, let's just be real. Nangufeni fwebene, betray opo yava. Even in my families, we get betrayed. My families, so, your brother betrays you. Your own brother betrays you. Your own sister betrays you. Nawakashi bala tuchita betray. So imwe why are you going to put this pressure on Edgar Lungu to say he should choose? Why are you going to put this pressure? Are you going to guarantee Edgar Lungu's doubts or fears? Are you? Because it's easy. Abantu bana akasarefyo you. Okay. Akasarefyo you. Busheimwe. You think that this person will really be loyal to Edgar Lungu? We have seen it happen. And I can mention a number of countries where people have betrayed those who have actually put them there. They have betrayed. I can talk about America because America and I'm not interested in going to America. Donald Trump, he appointed a vice president. He appointed a vice president. His vice president, when Donald Trump was going through challenges, his vice president is the one that waishire koshomuliro. Is the one waishire koshomuliro. So umuntu alishupa. Ukubikira kofena ine wine chali shupa. So ingamulera ndati Edgar Lungu akasontoyo Edgar Lungu mune mutontonkanisha kuko bati bushe. Is it easy for him? Then number 2, Edgar Lungu akasontoyo akasontoyo. We are talking about resources. Edgar Lungu akaina mufwa resources. Akaina mufwa resources. Because it's not easy again. It's not easy ngate iwole iminina. For example, ngate inende iminina. It is difficult for me to go and ask for resources from other people to say, to support you. Because these people, they will be skeptical. They will be skeptical. They will be, Uyu muntu ngatwamafwa, is he going to? You know? In other ways, it is easier if Edgar Lungu is looking for resources, he's saying, "Nine one day minina," because he can give them his word. He can give them his word. Other than ukulombelo muntu mpia, it is difficult. So, to be realistic, bani, to be realistic, to that chumona is tachanguka. Eronga to achitulole shenango awe na ma politician wo mulelu mbrati akasaloyo. Tino mbali nefe ababe ni muleso ntawale bati Edgar Lungu is very corrupt. Teno mbali nefe. Ni no mbali nefe hapa. No mbali nefe. Edgar Lungu ali mu State House. What did they say? What did they say? You think Edgar Lungu will come and easily trust some of these people? Let's just be realistic. Imwe. You think Edgar Lungu? I mean, if you can allow me, I mean, I'm just giving an example. You think Edgar Lungu? It will be easy for Edgar Lungu to give power to Hari Kalava? You think it is easy? Because so you think it is easy for Edgar Lungu to give power to Hari Kalava? Hari Kalava, who Idowale sta campaign in 2014. Idowale sta campaign in 2014. Hari Kalava campaigned for Edgar Lungu. Idio Edgar Lungu Hichilema president. Vapusana uko. Kalava, what did Kalava say? Vengi wana pitamo. Vengi ni wanani. Naine wine kumu. Va GBM. Va Kambuiri. Va nani. Vengi. What have we said on Edgar Lungu? You think Edgar Lungu will find it easy? So mule very realistic. Mule very realistic. So the best that we can do now, let Edgar Lungu go back there. Let Edgar Lungu go back. Nangu church vale vati yo akesa ikarapesa. Palapene vekele va church. Epo Edgar Lungu akesa ikara. Akabwekelapo. Ngabwekelapo. Then, if we can mobilize ourselves, we can mobilize ourselves. We can mobilize ourselves. Otherwise, really, what you are asking of Edgar Lungu is too much. And it might be very difficult. Because really, if you scan around, so, the best is, he is the man that is in the forefront. He is the man that can win an election. Let's just support him. Let's support him. Once we support him, then we can, look at the issue of the constitution. And, put ourselves together. Put ourselves together. Be ready for 2031. Because 2031, Edgar Lungu will not stand. Then Edgar Lungu will not stand. That is for sure. Then we can have it there. We can have it there. So but so I've given my explanation. I want you people to start calling in now and give me your views, give me your questions and whatever you think. I know some of you will talk about the issue ya Kumakoti. Kumakoti, it will not work. Edgar Lungu is eligible. Edgar Lungu is eligible. Nangwama judges vakachiteshani umufulo. Edgar Lungu is eligible because they can never undo the mess of 2021. They can never undo it. It is a big mess. There is no way umuntu wa meaning 2021. Wina. Ero mwise mwenda chiyotali eligible. Are you going to sort out the mess? You can't sort out that mess. Hello?
Hello, President.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is Mr. Mwape calling from India.
Oh, India. Very nice.
Yes. When I used to yava Lungu, apatufikile italo, niva Lungu he ebo tuwala vikapu. Because into this time, shishive we muntunga chakutila taule undo kwebati fintu tafiri bwino ni chini bali abasungu afye na bali abakobati tabakwata ama families. So apa ifintu ukulungamika ni balungu nga baisa ero nomba baisa bike pintu bwino because even lungu ngaisa pakoba chifike sebwela munomo it will take time because ababa nesu na besa mukona ula nabona ulate completely mulandu wako yitemwa so bukaitemwe ebwalengo okubaki ipintu bibe kyaona ikape mukyalo whereby this time now warandu kwa free education wabantu tuleshita ipintu byonse kuli kasukulu transport yabahayi uniform okay nefye it is very expensive number where free education is so apa balungu fye eba kwete fye bo tuingabika pofye as you are saying if mwa kwate okulondolola only Mr. Lungu kwena eo tule support palino ishta and my question is nangu wari andi yakuwa titatulaba kilia pali ilia eligibility ya kukoti kirenda shani pakutila nangu fweba likunse natukwata ulio mtimo kwa chawe kwena ba president abo tulebi kaponyaba. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So issue ya eligibility, of course it in court, but it will not go any other way. Edgar Lungu is going to be on the ballot. There is no way my judges they are going to change that the judgment that they give. There is no way. It is too messy. It is too messy. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Canavesta. Mwabombeni ba kia.
Mkwa mwabombesha nayo.
Mkwa yetu alinda kuno. Customer. Aba bantu Canavesta. Kutitwanda twatatana wa Marion Sepon komaida. Pantatana kuti wa kwa kuna gero wa kusumisha afya mumwana sabaka teka. Na muchingo kuti twali upa nomba. Vena echo walanda kofienga nguna barufianya ni swapange chirubo. So ngakukonka nawa neo twale basala nicho chakutita twabeshibe bwino yo panta batulaire po kuti atubakesa mukula ikata itika bali ngi okulanda bali ngi okubomba pashe bale tulaya nomba dyonse bena balelo shamuli mila moto golensha ulelo shamuli side mila okoba tishefi akitiyo munandi ni finish so ngafwe na Zambia asi tukalipa sana echa kutira ati kwena enewe video ko tuya
na totela
mitima ina.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Comrade Tari, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm very okay, thanks. Okay. I want to as well. I think people are not understanding something. You know, it's very easy to say, just like you said, it's very easy to point at someone that, oh no, this person can be president or something. But again, they are not seeing that point where we don't have any time to waste at the moment.
No.
We don't have, Mr. Tayali. The only time that we have is to make sure that the current government is out of government. That's the only thing that we have. So, if we started 2 years ago to start saying, no, this person will be president, it would have been better. But where we are right now, we don't have that time.
Imagine.
So the best thing that we can do right now, all the things that people are saying, no, let Edgar Lungu point someone. We don't have that time. The other thing that they are not saying is that Edgar Lungu is not staying there for long. He's just staying for 5 years to put things right. That's all. So the best thing that we can do is that let's support him. When we support him, when the time comes to remove him, we'll appoint the person that we want now. But for now, there's no one who's going to stand with the current president. It's not easy.
No, thank you, my brother.
So that's my comment, my brother.
You are very right, and I appreciate your submission. Yeah. Indeed, we don't have the time. We don't have the time to say a person, Nanguni Edgar Lungu, especially at the more position. Yeah? Even Chiruba, if you remember, Chiruba struggled to make Manawasa win. Yeah? Remember, that is the time we actually argued that Mazoka won. Hello.
Hello, Batayat Mwa Bombeni.
I'm Kwama Wombeni.
I'm quite. And then therefore, Chitako contribute mwe. According to Fumwa Londolola, and Fuma Zambians of Foto Amona. Batayat by Edgar Lungu to advertise time. We tested him. We saw how he governed this country. We have also tested by HH. And we have seen what he has done. So now it's up to the people of Zambia to see who is better.
Yes.
And we don't have any other option. The two big people standing is HH na ECL. No any other option. So, therefore, yakufumia makamudi ababa mdala, aba isane chifukushi katushinga finishiba afuruanganish. We need to take him out. And the only way to take this man out is to use the two called ECL. That is the only two that can remove Hakainde out of power. So there's no debate panangwa baba lelondo that yo tukachita point to muntu. Not this time. We can do that later when ECL takes the power back from by HH. And then we can now start preparing so that the chalochi can flow smoothly, not for today, Caliph. We are not living well in Zambia. Chalona chonaik.
And again, he has raised a very important point. The two big names, ni HH na Edgar Lungu, Chagwa. These are the two big names. And Mbapa, by HH, ilio vale esta campaign, ilio Edgar Lungu alimupawa, vale than that, inoka fikeza vipiribula. Inenga na isa, ngesa shonga pali 50 kwacha. Inenga na isa, ngesa shafiwe pali 10 kwacha. Inenga na isa, ngesa shafetlizer pali 250. Abantu nabamona nomba. Nabamona. So nomba, let us have that return match. So that tumone nina nyuala wina. Tumone nina nyuala wina. Iche tu alafu mshapati yo, awe not Edgar Lungu. Chinshi, why? Kashi na wina HH, na wina change tumufumiepo. The two big names, it's these names. I want to say, with due respect to all other political leaders, I mean, come on, let's face it. But really, who are we politically? Politically, pa presidential level. Ninji Shiva, I know I've got information that some political party leaders are actually, talking with the party in power, and they want to stand. I know they are being sponsored that wake minine, so that they split the votes. But in them chine muke minina, but nke samuku miseka pano peni pano, I will talk about you. Ili ama votes ya kesa mboku fuma. Muzambia ndemi ever. Mark these words. If we are going to have, among all the leaders, wapene mule support, wapene mulanda tibakateka banani. Ngabaka kwata 100,000 votes. Ngabaka kwata 100,000 votes. Ni shivata tala. 100,000 votes. Pa ama leaders ba Muzambia. Ukwata 100,000 votes. Patali. 100,000 votes. Mark my words. Just 100,000 votes. They no patali. Awene mulanda tibanani. Awene abale mamufufuba. Ukweba tine. Ine. 100,000 votes. 100,000 votes. Nshakwa tolupia. Ngana chilanda ta bet so much. But nshikwe tolupia. So, just my word is enough. Is enough bet. 100,000 votes. 100. 1, 0, 0, 0. Number 0 na ambiuko. ukuyikwata mu Zambia. Oh. Ero chise chubikepo ni Hakainde Hichilema. Ni Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema will not leave anything to chance. Hakainde Hichilema will not leave anything to chance. Now mumona already social media. You know, he wants to cripple social media. He wants to clamp down social media. It's not going to be easy. Then talk about resources. Talk about resources. To bring money in Zambia now, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult to bring money in Zambia. Very difficult. Who has money? Who is going to sponsor who? Eh? So, to be very realistic, I want to learn that, yo, Edgar, just say you are supporting Hakainde Hichilema. Icho chena chishinka. If Hakainde Hichilema temini, Edgar temini, Hakainde Hichilema will just sail through. Will just sail through. Like I was telling you, that mu 2001, FTJ was president. He chose Mwanawasa. It was difficult for Mwanawasa to win that election. It was very difficult against Mazoka. Hey. Politics, hello?
Bakateka mambashani.
Wino beshani mune.
Awe kleko sa. Bakateka mune message mune na yino sana. Ababantu bebomfe chiwefi. Akaba bomfya fe cheti. Nokusa badampi.
Baleke.
Tapani nacho bakesa tamo benefit. Bakesa bomfya fe no kubasha. Apo muntu abantu balekwa bonsa abantu balekwa balungu. Balungu ngabayi ni mfili mwanda 25 years. Apa tulekwa bekufunya po ubuteko. Ngati wafunya po vya ubuteko. Next, ukesa nomba diwiso bakesa vika papa apa unga teka nomba panyani obenga vika bata papa ocho turefu kufinya po vyo yulipo kubika po muntu akabatunga mustadi group ni balungu mwamona te so na tafika baleta confusion akabakira pa game era abantu nomba bakachusha mona abantu abakaile apa turefu kufinya po vyo
na totra mwana hello Hello.
Hello, are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, I'm actually supporting that the UKWA members adopt Edgar. Reasons: one, experience. Edgar has proven track record of leadership and governance. He's a human being, he made a lot of mistakes.
Yes.
But on a larger scale, we would say Edgar Lungu at least he had direction. Then two, he's easy to market. He's just a compelling candidate that everyone would accept. Then Edgar Lungu cannot be used by external interests like the IMF. So you would maintain the sovereignty of the country. Then Edgar Lungu is not tribal. He appeals beyond the tribal boundaries. Then he has a proven record of development. He saw a lot of national infrastructure being put up. Roads, airports, schools, hospitals, name them. So these reasons, I'm forwarding them that Edgar Lungu should be adopted by the UKA group. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my brother. How are you?
Thank you. Yes. Well, the person you are trying to market, Mr. TAYALI, is not sellable. Why I'm saying it's not sellable, every time he comes on a public podium, he has no message to tell the electorate. electorates. And is always you have to do the damage control action. Just like what we were saying yesterday, it was just a damage control. And he has no solutions for Zambia. I've never heard him say anything how he will change the lives of Zambians. He should tell us how he's going to change the lives of Zambians. What is the message to the electorates? So for me, he has no message. Even if Bahari is far much better than him, because Bahari can say something. At least to provide or give us some clues or how he wants to help Zambians or improve the economy. But that one, the person you are promoting, even he is the president or ascended to president, was just by chance. I can assure you, you will find it very difficult this time because he was given only a silver plate when he ascended to power that time. He had no difficulties, not this time. This is why every time he makes a public appearance, we will always do the damage control. And whenever they have a press or a presser, you will discover that they don't allow him to talk. They will always try by all means to cover him so that he doesn't talk. Because he is well known for making fumble.
Thank you, my brother. Let me allow others to...
Okay, in conclusion, to suggest that Edgar Lungu can bring miracle to Zambia is just daydreaming. What we need to do is let him look for an alternative. Otherwise, himself as an individual, there is nothing that he can bring on the table. And even if you brought him to debate with anybody, he can't. So he has no message for me.
Thank you. The good thing is that, you know, this is why this platform, this is why I created this platform. People are free to express their different opinions. That is his opinion, and we should respect it. Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling in response to the gentleman who just called. That is an opinion of a failure, a UPND sympathizer. If you can see someone without ideology or plan for development for the country, is Mr. HH. This is a man who has failed on his promises. He promises people what he cannot do. The country is in turmoil. There's no money. There's no business. There's no energy. The micro, small, medium enterprise in Zambia is dead. The factors of production is that you need energy. We don't have raw materials to produce currently. It's difficult to convert the dollar to the kwacha and buy materials from China. Basically, the only operator for FSMG now who are doing lucrative business, it's only Trade Kings group of companies. Investors who are local based, such as Mr. Mpoa, have been closed in all fronts.
You know?
This is a businessman who has employed over 1,000 employees in Lusaka only. He's made to go to court 2 to 3 times a week. His businesses have been closed. How do you expect local investment, local direct investment to grow in Zambia when this particular business, this particular president of the country's first priority is to make sure that the Europeans or the imperialists, his friends, get the first priority when it comes to selling mines or any business which the government is involved in? So Dr. Edgar Chagwa is coming in as the first priority. If you rank all the candidates in opposition, is coming out to be top priority, not only with the issue of experience, because he knows where to touch. Simple things like maize in Zambia is a very big problem today. So Zambians, please, can we man up so that we prepare a future for the unborn?
Yeah.
Because this country, as we speak right now, the foundation has been broken. The cornerstone does not exist anymore. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Awawo abali tuma bali randati yo kateka wa Lungu takwete for the people. Mkwai muilaisa mkutukalifia mitima, muila tukalifia mitima, mule ikala sio konga chako batu mule tolo bufunga huko, mwaikalilo kwa kutaki. Uyo ine mule lando kwete wopu message for the people, ni mwopunsha atukwatire. Uko kunani kubuteko, aba bonki babuteko abengi. Imintapendo ne mintapendwa, bali bemini kama chito apa bulo mulani. Yo ole mumwise ati yo enatakwete ili ashiria kuti engatweba ala mukwai twamulomba mwirasa mukupose nshita abantu abengi abakwete fyamano abafiri okulala ndapali program tabalera ndo mulando akuti mweba ngwa bungwa afyo obo mukwetu wakutumwasa mukulanda tatukwete musango umbi umuntu fyo ingatubula fye muri ubuchushi tukwete ni Lungu fye ewo tukwete ero pyabula nomba ili ashiria kusanfya kulya ili elyashi pyabula akapimfya kelyashi nokupilibula elyashi ati bakateka balera ndalama civil servant ishe bakateka balera ndapama civil servant bachirufya ilya muletere y'amapanga ilya video iki mwileko kuituma na ifo tule ibula tuitume pantu ubuteko twalishibati ewa kwate chimfurunganya kabire wa kwata violence awe na tindande na waba tatabo abale moneka kwate amano bashere na yabi pakuti balela ndati is not terrible. Who is terrible? Uyuka shitisha wa migodi kashitisha wa charo cheswa tushitisha charo information inshi akwete. Big ups to Bamwata to Amutotera, Kabiri name Tunguru Shishonse, the Kenin Dande Bachilufia, in Tunguru Shishonse Shiponemo. Nikwisoko Mwene Moko Bavota, 20,000 against 200. Na ifotien to image Tintangombe, na ifo to image Tintangombe. Pantu Batu Chite Ubupuba Pakula. Allah?
Atotera. Well, usually for me, I think let's try to stick to the issues other than attacking, the individual. We are all entitled to our own opinion, and this is politics. And in politics, we always have divergent views. So, what that guy said to say Lungu, that is not sellable. That is his opinion. Though he says, even at the pressers, they don't allow him to talk. I don't think it's about them not allowing him to talk. Lungu is usually a humble man. Balungu is usually a humble man. He's not a person now who wants to get the spotlight. No. So it is just the humility of Balungu that each time he's not talking. But otherwise, I don't think they stop him. And I'm sure he has a lot to say. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Kali. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Taj.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
I'm calling from Ndola. Yeah, I'm calling from Ndola. Yes. Mr. Tayali, with me, I think the only person at the moment who can stand with Mr. HH is Mr. Edgar Chagwa, and no one else. This car and the
yeah, unfortunately.
who have been, yeah, someone has.
The line is very bad. The line is very bad. So, I'm talking about, let's face it, me, I like to be honest. Lungu is not an orator. Lungu is not a person that he was made to be talking. No, he's not an orator, let's face it. But in terms of delivery, Lungu ever watched the Moneka. So, from my point of view, who do we want? We want Hakainde Hichilema. Abakwati ngabalirandane chirishwi chikulu babepa baposa na makisi but if you were startapadi Lungu nelyo bayishirina pa festival ndio kwati ine I'm not going to talk much to amana kwanda yo ta alenda takwete vision, but what he did, you cannot compare what he did to Hakainde Hichilema. You can't. So as much as you want to say no, Edgar Lungu, he doesn't have a message, Hakainde Hichilema has a message ubufi. Lungu takwa tobufi. Alande fishinka. Alando ngo muntu. That is the difference. HH kwa tobufi, Lungu tawa kwa tobufi. So you want Lungu wale vipa. Hello?
Good afternoon, Mr. President.
Good afternoon.
No, sir, we are following. The issues you brought up are well articulated. Just to go back, the time you said about Nkanyaba, Sata, and the like, may so rest in peace. The man was very experienced when it came to politics.
Yes.
Just for him to choose Lungu which time he was going out to live with him instruments of power, it showed the potential in him. You see, fast forward today, during campaign time in 2021 and the likes, the other man, because of lack of experience, Lungu was a defense minister, MP, and justice and the likes. The experience that he had previously, when it came to the elections in 2021, he did not.
Hello, Satwan. Please call
back.
Hello?
Hello, Batayali.
Mkwai mwabombe mkwai.
Njita mkwai, Batayali. You are the savior of Zambia. And we pray for you that God will keep you well and safe. When I finish talking, when you finish the program, please send me mom's number. Nali unfobu bidia mwalera ndati nabale batumina kwa mafoni balireka. I'm sure by my voice you know whom we are talking to.
Mulintungurishmayo. Mulintungurishmayo. Bamumbipiri. I'm glad. Thank you very much for calling in. Thank you.
Alanda kumfwa every day.
Na totela sana maya.
No, mbai for technology apitira ku left. So lero edi umwishikulu wandi aisa. Ewanchi ta connect. Tayali. Ngero fine musosere. Ichirengero kweba chubu butungulushi bule konka balungu. Nicho na beshi bat is eligible. Ngatavali eligible. Are you sure anybody over something which has been ruled over 5 times can turn it round? And if for those who don't understand the implications is, If they say is not eligible, it means we have to go back to an election. It means President Lungu handed over to a wrong candidate. The 3 months when we are waiting to go back to the elections, he will go back as president so that he can hand over properly. Look at all these agreements which the current president has signed. It means they are null and void. The implication is big. Hello, pali fyoba lungu balandire kusanfia na inoko nadi. I'm wondering why a big organization like ZNBC, why are they not saying, he said, if you are doing a right thing, then you are fired, we'll reinstate you, because that's what he started with, and possibly promote you. Is it only right for Hakainde to reinstate my brother Shapa Wakunuma, who is his bodyguard? Not only him, Gaba Ababa Nanikane, Ababaku State House with promotion, because Zibadia, Bach retire as Director Operations Police. When he ran away, he came back. He was reinstated on a promotion as the Deputy Inspector General of Police. The examples are many we can give. Even the former PS, Minister of Health, that doctor, he was with prisons. Hakainde thought he was unfairly treated. He brought him back and made him PS from a mayor's prison warder. Let us remember that police who went out. We saw him being promoted to sergeant. So you are telling me some people are happy, but Ninebo bamulusa shakafuswa nomukashana na makao. But the same police who are not agreeing, they are the ones who tipped us. Valaisa muku michita storm. Ngamualiako kusamfya ba tayali. Ngamule fuma kulia ku main road. Mwaingira mulia musamfya. Padiapa nshirasha panga why? That's where we were sitting outside. Are you telling me bakapokola taba ishibechi nsocha kwa mumbipiri? Bale pita baya kuloji, because those are the directives they were given. What crime did we commit? Did we commit a crime to be in Santia? Really? Allah, Apesio Mulela, and that the only hope we have for Zambia is Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Abale fwaya baba konkanishepo ababene ba UPND bapitire nga bale fo kupitirisha ukudi obwali bwa poison nga bale fwaya na yambya ma containers bakayanike pakasuba bakalenwa ama expired drugs. How many people can afford, when you have complications, to go for dialysis Bachirufia in Zambia today? It's only batabo kawana. If wenga tualwala tukafwa. But let me give chance to others, but I'll be calling. Since your this number has been stored. Please don't forget to send me mom's number so that I can communicate with her.
I will do that. I will do that. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. No, of course, that is my mom, Mumbipiri. I had to give her, the time, and it's the first time to call. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes, hello?
Yes.
Yes, Matari.
Hey, Chagwa. Hello? Yeah. Hello?
Mwaba mbashani wa presenter.
Mkwai mawombe nine.
Mkwai. Na chao na neka niteko contribute kuri hii programu ya yuamisha.
Na totela maiwani, na totela.
Mkwai. Icha number 1, therefore yokulanda kukweba chefyo mulanjile fiance filife wino 100% concerning candidate who 2026 if it were advocating for the ECL. By ECL was the only right candidate ungafunyapo ubuteko. Ngoko mwachilandira chachine ungachitara resource nani source amana nani amafunds ya kuta campaign nani so ni ECL. Because by ECL balikwatako na experience. He was once a president and now kwatama connections. So ababa hadi karaba naba shala they can ride behind by ECL. Let them just understand your point of about when each bafunye poaka in the party throne. By far. Quiet. Elo chimbi ndefu okulanda kopari ba Jack Mwimbu. I don't know why ba Jack Mwimbu every time bad was so fast kukwata press briefing once balungu ba kwata speech for any rally. I don't know. But it's not right to put a twist iliash. Na tumfona tualitamba cho baisi obalanjire kusafia. Tualitamba. We are not stupid. Yes. And again, Tamala and Jatama civil servants won't say. Maybe, in my own opinion, the civil servant maybe he meant was the likes of Watabokawana.
Exactly. It's true.
They won't say. No. It's not like that. They have to read between the lines. If you finish to Wakana. Elo baisi o tabaleta incite violence parabati yo. Balela ndafyoko bachinga wa chita wa lufianya wa chita against the laws.
Let's stay
but you have to come on the yes. You have to come and give to be answerable to your crimes you are committing like they are doing right now. Nishaluba chichu weno pari speech baluku bapimpa. Elo baisi onga bali event funani kani leader. Baisi ofira baleta baka inde yadama wanya access go back tina baka baisi onshibani ba president. Tene nga bali beke tenosha bayi chinge pa mwe bana.
Ngataba butekela no ngataba teka no kuteka.
Exactly. So Lungu is a peaceful man. That's why we want him to come back. And rule this country because Lungu tabasara no mutundu wachu uyo ni nani nikalubale onikalundo nikaonde yawe bali kule findu sana kuna southern province tabalero sha kumutundu tabalero sha family so balero paka kweto mtu wa Zambiani so muteko with that divide yawe enough is enough. Na chao can't contribute and I know what I had in my mind.
No, thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Hello?
President.
Hello?
Ombeno President.
I'm quite.
Bagateka efe mulera fire mfuika fyonse kabiri fika nkala. Lero ngwete fe tume show tubiri. Aka number 1. Nangula contribution. Aka number 1 defo kulanda bali ifi tule mfwa mubalera ndokwe bati bakateka bakasale ba Edgar Lungu bakasonte fe umbi. Ine palwandi defo ba Edgar Lungu. Ero ba Edgar Lungu ebe ngafunyapo fe ba president HH ngatwasala umbi. Nishi twapera chance ba HH kwe bati bale twalirira. So ndeko seresha bekara chalo kwe bati sentwika tane tutungire ba Edgar Lungu bali kwata experience ngomo mwine mwachirandira. elo owning into bale owning amasivo servant bakateka ngomumwine mwachilandira bale owning bali abashire bomba bwino uli onse civil servant sana sana ba police nama judges konse kuntu mulengu mfuira ngata mulebomba bwino na imwe firafine vinta mulebomba bwino efo na imwe kukesa abo kumitandalira so ilili ne mukiri mumali mu offices ngabale emibonfya ba politician mulekana mwalanda tawe efo tuleko nkefunde efo lyalande ko mulengu mfuira ba police nama judges pantule mo national issue ba politician bale bonfya ma judges ati tinika chirufya tayali mukake tinika Edgar Lungu mukake tinika chitotela mukake balabe ni ba politician abali mpapa lino chitanangula kachirikire ali kala bakulya na mapanga so ifefya ifeta filefwai kwa ba police aka namba last ba president tuamona kwa bazisa na pali ba jeje twapapata mtu ishibisheko ifile twali pali ba jeje bakaturekodereko fena nka voice note tukomfwe pa social media ebo fyaendera abduction yabo yaendereshani pantu kwa ikalazi chaba kwati nomba kwati twala tulefu aturera bako ero ni nshiririashi yali ba serious tulinechira kasana okumfa kuli ba jeje banda ba president please mule tuishibisha pali ba jeje banda ftwalira na totera mkwani
let me tell you before you send the other caller JJ is okay. JJ is okay. JJ is okay, but I don't think it's the right time for JJ to communicate with people. Not at the moment, because of certain issues. But I want to assure you that JJ is fine. JJ is okay. I want to assure you that JJ is okay. God has, given him a safe passage, to be where he can be safe from those people who wanted his life. Those people, they never wanted anything good for JJ. They wanted his life. Yeah. So that is all I can say.
Chamatu atotera sana but ka audio ka konfuike prophet konfuiko na voice yabo atotera president
kuntash hello
Ewa tayari.
Mkwai. Hello?
Mulishani wa tayari.
Bwana fumka mulishani. Yeah, network apopali obwafya ile kwesa katushinga nisho ile kwesa. Tushinga nisho ile kwesa. Yeah. I mean, really, my brothers and sisters, unless Hakainde Hichilema, yes, just say Hakainde Hichilema. Otherwise, anyone who wants Hakainde Hichilema to go, there is no way you would think of any other person other than Edgar Lungu. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Mr. President.
Yes.
Mabombashana.
Au buno feka tushimo mushana na imwe.
Ba president. Turefa yokulanda. Turefa yokumono kuti. Ifwe kateka tureka bida. Tureka bida ba Edgar Chagwa Lungu. Okuti bakonkanepo uyu mupantu uyu kateka twasabire twalemona kwatina kalimo ipintu byale twe bakwatina kalimo kyatsinka nomba ile tushiningisho okuti tapali nangu kumo ikire kwa hiyo yonse pieto barera nda twabere takuma sta tapali fire chinja ubunga batwele after confusion and 12 hours yo batupere pintu ibyachinja papa nangu kumoja kashani ibyachinja elo chire bisha tebo nshabayi kalabwino kulwandu ba munene kwe abalechinga aba kushkweti apa kumama boko abaretetekero kuti ifintu kuti cyababwe ariko kuchinga kwa buteko tware bika mapina mu kironda so ababonsha abarera ndo kuti awe Edgar asare kateko wa kutuwe mini ababonse tulemono kutira tiba UPN ngatabako iteko akulanda ba UPN bade ikala tukantu bena natwishibo kuti bali natumoto baresenda kuri kateko Hakainde mumba ifo bashire ta depend nangu kumo kuri Hakainde taturechete kwa Philippines tureka biro kuti tuchite support Edgar Lungu. Natotera president.
Natotera sana. And there is a big point that he has spoken out. To say all those who are suffering, there is no way you would support Hakainde Hichilema. Only those who are ubufunga. But really, abantu abalechula and the majority people are suffering. There is no way they can support Hakainde Hichilema. There is no Hakainde Hichilema can never win an election. He can never win an election. He can never win an election. I know CZ, Bazalomes na Chipenzi, they are busy working very hard to ensure that Edgar Lungu, Hakainde Hichilema wins an election. I know by Professor Munarula, by constitutional president of the Constitutional Court, they want to bar Edgar Lungu. But you cannot. It is a big complication. It is a big complication which you can never undo. It would not be wise and in the interest of this country to go and say not eligible, not eligible in 2021. I mean, it can never. It will not make sense. It will not make sense. So, I think the best that we should do, what we should have is that Edgar Lungu should be on the ballot and let people choose. We are in a democracy after all. Let people choose between Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Chagwa Lungu. I think I will end here. I'm grateful to all of you that have participated. I'm grateful for your contributions. And I keep saying that please keep supporting me, keep praying for me, and let's pray for our country. Oko tule fintufiala shupa na mona mapanga na ambo kufuma. Ama panga wa UPND bale fumia mapanga kwati no kwata kono mwenso. Uliomu lumendo no kwata kono mwenso kufumia panga mchola. Eko tule ya so bane tufiro kupepe chine chine. Tufiro kupepe chine chine. Chala shupa Zambia yala vipa. Elo yala vipa ndemieva. Mumwane fila wale chita ba UPND. Elo tenomba watambo kufumia mapanga. Ama panga yo baishu ba UPND. Panga party ni ba UPND, not ba BF. Aba leta mapanga mma politics ni ba UPND. Eba leta mapanga. Bata mpile kuma partizi ya kuja. Eko bata mpile kufumia mapanga. Uko fumapo Livingstone, everywhere no mapanga. But munandatio at the Panga family, no. The real Panga party, new PND, ever leta mapanga. They are the ones that introduced pangas in the political field. By UPND, ever leta mapanga. By UPND, they are the most violent political parties. Mulamona, I mean, some of you, but mulagala milanga ma picture, yeah, you know, palabande kapande pawile jacketi. Banturira moto kakuna nikane kumakoti shanshani bonse bala niba UPND Pakresta Golf View abangu mine niba UPND Pakresta Golf View ila picture mona nimfone shirt ya white bale Paula nimfona naka dive abangu mine niba UPND chile chinani chile chimulenga chile from there kuna nikane ku Livingstone ba UPND Hakainde Hichilema Manchester ku Livingstone na yakuja ku court ba UPND baima bakapokola bampusishe muri butu kumpususha ukumfumia muri Livingstone then from there pa magistrate pa wale pa onene jacket shana ni ba UPND. These are the most violent political party that we have. But PF, they were responding to the violence of the UPND and ichobe nabali mu leadership. So of course UPND became a victim, but otherwise the violent party is UPND. Now that they are in power, alamwandi nikule wakantu. So today Pepesha, let's pray a lot because really I fear for what will come in Zambia. I think I'll end there. May God bless you and may God bless Zambia. Thank you very much.